What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, this is an After Dark episode of me reading stuff. I do it occasionally. I do it when I feel wanted, and you guys have made me feel wanted. You know, number one, let's just start out with this. I love you. And when I say that, I mean it. I don't just throw that stuff out there willy-nilly. Do I sound like someone who lies? Do I sound like someone who overblows things? Do I sound hyperbolic? No. I am hyperbolic occasionally, I'll be honest with you, but not when it comes to my love. So I hope you guys are all doing well this weekend. I like thinking of people with weekends, period, like a normal weekend. I don't have a normal weekend ever. And I enjoy working on everybody's traditional weekend being Saturday and Sunday. I've attempted many times to have, a day of rest of some sort, but it's never really worked out. My days of rest do happen, though I just kind of pick a day based on my mood. I picked an afternoon yesterday because I had a very important doctor appointment, and the doctor didn't show up. His whole office just continuously lied to me about where he was. And then finally they go, you know what? He's just not coming. Sorry. He forgot or something. They didn't even say he forgot, but that's what it seemed like. At first he was on a conference call, and then he was consulting with another doctor about a patient's question. And then they just finally said, sorry. So then I went about my business and I bought a croissant. And as I was eating it, all the flakes of the croissant got on my face because the wind was headed towards me in this kind of alleyway I was walking down. And I couldn't get the chunks of chunks. I hate the word chunk. I couldn't get those little flakes of croissant off of my face for like 3 hours. There were so many of them. It was a great croissant, but that croissant drove me insane. That's enough to put you off croissants for a lifetime. It was that amount of butter that's in a croissant or something that just, adhered it right to my dewy skin. I don't have dewy skin. I have combination skin. Anyway, so I never got to see my doctor, and I've been on a prescription since I was a child that I need. So send me some good vibes. I'll send you some back. This episode's going to be dedicated to all of us who have pre-existing conditions that drive us crazy. I have 3 of them, and it is a nightmare. And I know I talk about it a lot, but that's because my whole life revolves around trying to make sure I don't go to a hospital. That's what my life is about. I may say it's about reading and drawing, but it's not. It's really about pretty much every few days I have to deal with some bullshit in order to make sure that I get the stupid medication I need in order to not get really, really sick. So I'm angry. That's true. But you know what I do when I'm angry? I read angry poems to you guys. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to be reading from a book, a Robert Bly book, B-L-Y, if you don't know what I'm saying. That's kind of a weird word to say. It's The Winged Energy of Delight. It's selected translations by Robert Bly. What is this? Oh, it's a HarperCollins book. So within the book, I was kind of upset because there's only one female, I think, in the book. But we've got Rilke, Basho, Isa, Vallejo, Rumi, Horace, Ghalib, Hafez. Oh, Transtromer's in here. It's just a wonderful... Oh, Pablo Neruda's in here. It's just an amazing collection of poems and really great introductions by Robert Bly. I can't recommend this book enough. As always, I will put the link to this book in the description of the podcast. A little about, we're going to be reading César Vallejo. A little bit about him. Here's how the intro to Vallejo starts. This man is so far out that he is only an inch away from his own face. Some poets may say they don't feel well. Vallejo tells you that he is afraid that he is really an animal made of white snow. I mean, take that for an intro. Some things about Vallejo. He was a Peruvian writer. He was born in 1892. Didn't have the longest life. He lived in Paris for a while. His life kind of went nuts while he was there. There were times when it was said he ate only potatoes for long periods of time. I don't blame him there. At one point, he sat in a chair in some public area in Paris for 36 hours without moving an inch. And some woman saw this and watched him, walked over to him, and shortly thereafter, those two became married. So this is the kind of guy Vallejo is, and he died in 1938, not very old, on a rainy day, it says in this book. I'm going to read you guys a poem called The Anger That Breaks a Man Down into Boys. The anger that breaks a man down into boys, that breaks the boy down into equal birds, and the bird then into tiny eggs. The anger of the poor owns the smooth oil against 2 vinegars. The anger that breaks the tree down into leaves, and the leaf down into different sized buds, and the buds into infinitely fine grooves. The anger of the poor owns 2 rivers against a number of seas. The anger that breaks the good down into doubts, and doubt down into 3 matching arcs, and the arc then into unimaginable tombs. The anger of the poor owns 1 piece of steel against 2 daggers. The anger that breaks the soul down into bodies, the body down into different organs, and the organ into reverberating octaves of thought. The anger of the poor owns 1 deep fire against 2 craters. Wow, I said craters weird there. I apologize. I ended that poorly, but I hope you felt it in the way that I do. I'd like to dedicate a few episodes to César Vallejo, and I might do that. I might just let this be our kickoff and then all week read from him. I don't know. Or just maybe make this the week of the winged energy of delight, because there are so many poems in here that are just killing me. Sorry for any excess noise, like little odd annoyances. I'm just holding the mic today. I'm not using either my shitty mic stand nor my good one. Just holding this thing in my hand, throwing my book, being excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I can't wait to read you more. Definitely I'll be back on Monday. What else have I got going on to tell you guys about? I got to go to the mall right now. It's kind of for a good reason and kind of for, I hate shopping. I don't know if I've ever said that on here. I really, really hate shopping. I love groceries. Don't get me wrong. Grocery stores. I am an expert on grocery stores. I'm going to go ahead and give myself that title. I love it more than anything. That's the only place I like to go besides my own studio, bedroom, bathroom, living room, and kitchen. Hallway. I love grocery stores. I hate shopping for like clothes or anything else. It drives me crazy. But my sweet mom gave me a gift card, and I really need new clothes. Pretty much everything I wear is from at least 15 years ago, and I'm not exaggerating. There was a time there that I gained a lot of weight while I was working on this drawing called Hell, and I did have to get new clothes for that period of my life because I was so gross that I just never moved or did anything except draw on a chair. But anyway, these other clothes that I've kept around forever, they still fit me, so I'm kind of just practical like that. I'll just keep wearing them. But the other day, I was at the grocery store, and I felt like I just felt disgusting. I felt like everybody, I know this is paranoia, and it was stupid, and I know it wasn't really happening, but I felt like everybody was looking at me like, what is this girl doing? What hole did she just crawl out of? And I kind of did get this vision of myself finally where it was like, Robin, it is kind of time. You're almost 40 now. You bought these clothes in your 20s, that means. So let's get with the program. Let's get some clothes that are maybe a little more age appropriate. Not like I was wearing Daisy Dukes and like a tube top. They're completely normal clothes. But I just need some new clothes. So I'm going to go. I love that I'm saying this and all I have is $75. So I'm acting like I'm getting a new wardrobe. When really, here in Beverly Hills, that's going to get me what? Maybe like one stained tank top from the sale bin. Anyway, wish me luck. I need it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for requesting an After Dark. You know I'll be back soon. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Take good care of yourselves. Check on your loved ones. Be good to yourself. Don't talk to strangers. I used to. I don't anymore. I'm training myself to just be quiet in public. Drink lots of water. Eat your banana. Eat your apple. Eat your rice checks. Make your sandwiches. Cut them in half. Put some mustard on them. Don't put mayonnaise on them. Sign up for Hulu. Go to your local library. Check out a couple of books. Turn your phone off for a couple of hours. And participate in nothing. I love you guys. Goodbye.